Hi, welcome to another video and episode on my fischertechnik TXT robot and controller. Last time I experienced some weird results with the pulse counter, and today I am going to repeat it, but hopefully I will find out more about it. So far I have a few positions or locations where I actually find the counters. The only thing is, they are not the only counters. There are 4 in total, and now I'm using 1 and 2, and although they are 1 and 2, they are numbered 0 through 3. So what I'm going to do first is check if I have here all the necessary locations with counters. And it looks like I do. No, I don't. So here I am adding 1 extra alright. Now I think I have them all, so let's run it and see whatever happens. I'm running it. A lamp comes on. So what is now the real output? I started, pre is 0, and is 9, pre is 9, and is 7. So now the question is, why do I not get a pre of 0 or 1? Did I miss it? Where is the pre anyway? Counter pre. Where is counter pre? No. Oh, I ruined my code. This is not the option. This is not the way it is supposed to do. This is better, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I want to find this line. So once again, okay, and this I have to add, copy the line. And this is better. And now of course I will have to do that with counter and as well. This is counter end, exactly, this is 0. So this is 0 and now I'm done. So let's see for more results. So with these settings done, let's try again. The running is the same, but is everything the same then? Pre, counter 1, they are both 0, they are both 5, they are both 5, and they are both 80. So in this case it may be correct, although I doubt it, because how can a loop that lasts the same as the other have 0 to 5 and then 5 to 80? That's a very big difference. Another one. Zero to 3. So pre is 0, then 0, now 0 to 3. Hey, wait. Here I start. I start with the pre of 0. An end of 3, yeah. Then I need another pre. That's odd. I have only one pre and one end. Alright. Different. Anyway, what I want to see if one of the other pulse counters is actually producing the same. So I will put the 1, which is actually pulse counter 2, into 3, which is then pulse counter 2. Yeah, sounds complicated, but let's just try it, see if that actually makes a difference. And okay, I need to fix something because I just pulled a wire, which is obviously not the intention, but it can happen. So on the fly I am fixing. And in the meantime, noticing that the wire inside the connector is a bit thin. So, but it is connecting anyway, so that may not be any cause of problems. Now, okay, and now putting them into the other one. And I will not change the code for that, because I just read 1 for 2, 2 for 1, whatever. So let's run it again. And there's only one motor running. So, and that shows there's only one motor running. What's wrong with this? Let's do it again. Now both are running, kind of, but again, this one is 0. It starts running, but it's not running all the time, not the same time as the other one. Try again. One motor is stopping. One motor is stopping early, and it doesn't count. So, no idea what's going on here. I'll have to find out. To check where the cause is of the left side motor running short while the other one continues, I've put them back into the original one. So this is now completely accurate again. So let's check. Okay, so let's go to the start. We have, what do we have? 0, 7 and 8, 13 and 14. Really? And 43 and 44. That is a little bit odd. But let me just write something down again. So from 0, and then the second is 13 and 14. And then it starts with, no, that's not entirely correct. 7 and 8. Then it starts again with 13 and 14. And it ends with 43 and 44. One run more. And I'm looking at the wheels, what they are doing. On eyesight, they run exactly equal. And at the same length, the same time. And now we have 0, 0, 0, 1. It doesn't make sense. Let's get that down. So that is 0, 0 and 0, 1. One more time. And I'm not even holding a hand in front of the sonar. Once again, at eyesight they go exactly the same. And when I look here at the results, I get 0, 0, 10, 11, 16 and 17, 24 and 25. So that's the first is a difference. So the first room was a difference of 7 and 30, and now I have a difference of 10 and 7, or 8 actually. And we get it. Okay, let's get back to the other counter. See if that remains 0. Because that was the so this is no longer accurate. This reaches 2 now. And again, the left side motor stops early. You clearly hear the crackling wood, but I don't care about that right now. So pre is 0 and then 7 0. Seven 0 and then pre is again 12 0 and it ends with 1 0. How do you explain that? I can't. To be honest, I am not able to tell you if it is the motor or the pulse counter. The only thing I can do is start ROBOPro and see whatever that happens, but I did that before, and I doubt that that is the point, but I can do that. So I've started ROBOPro and all counters are nothing. I've reset them, so what we are looking at is the results of C1 and C3. But I'm using M1 and M2. One. Nope, not this one. This one. I've stopped it. Continue. As you can see, they are all counting perfectly fine. So, and that is remarkable. While they, okay, let me stop them both. They're both working. Both counting, while this was the one that gives completely 0, which is quite odd. So is this something that is caused by the ftrobopy library? Can hardly imagine it, but who knows? Or is it my programming? Could be, although in the programming it would be that, let me show the programming. If it would be the programming, there would be no difference. Both would be exactly the same. And yet in 2 attempts now with C3, it came out completely 0. And that is odd. Let me check, let me reset them, and let me test, just for completeness, C4. I haven't done that yet. Alright, now I have C1 and C4 being in programming 0 and 3. Now you see immediately coming C4 to 18, so I reset it. But it also indicates that, alright, let's go. Still motors 1 and 2, and they're both working. So that is no problem. That is no problem at all. Okay, let me quit this. And let's run this one. Okay, curious, because this is without a change in hardware. They're still at C1 and C4, programming 0 and 3. And here you see both pre's are 0. The ends are 1 and 0, 1 and 0, pre, like you can see here. And the end is 10 and 0. So I don't really get this. How can this be? I'm going to back to C1 and C2. And I do that on the fly again. Wheels off the table floor again. So no programming changed, just connection changed. Let's see how this works. Now I have to look here. 0, 0, 15, 16, 0. Well, that sounds nice. Alright, time to actually think what could be wrong. So, to give you a real view of what the screencast shows, you see here C1, C2, C3 and C4. The wheels, of course, and in this configuration with C1 and C2, which are in the software 0 and 1, they all drive nicely. So let me start software. So there goes. And that's about it. And it says just pre is 0 and the end is 2 and 1. So let me put these one below. So this is going here. And this one, if it wants to cooperate, yep, goes here. And then, provided that everything goes the same as with the screencast, you should see a different running time here. which is indeed completely different because this motor doesn't do anything now. Let's run it again. And you can see that it runs a very short time. So with ROBOPro you saw there's no problem, and with this one there is. So that is really annoying, and let me show the last one as well, C4. What are the results here? Again, this one stopped early. And once again. Again, it stops early. So let me put them all back into 2. And that's that. So now let's check them again. And now they all should run properly. And yes, they do. Well, properly as in they run the same time, same distance. Not that it is okay, but anyway, that's it for showing what you saw on screen. And it is just weird. So, what can I do about it? So, with this show about the results, odd results, that leaves a lot of questions. It is not the hardware, of that I'm quite sure, because in ROBOPro you saw that no matter whether I use C2, C3 or C4, which in software is 1, 2 and 3, it acts normally. In ftrobopy, which this actually is, it works far from normal, apart from the results from last time, which are questionable as well. It is very odd. Is it my programming? Is it some wiring? No, I doubt it is the wiring, because when it is the wiring, the results should go with the wires from C2 to 3, 4 to 2, 3, 4, and if you have the same results, or if you have different results, it is likely the software. In my case, in this case, results are remarkable, because I have, granted that I haven't changed C1 at all, but that works normally. C2 and the rest does not. Well, C2 does, mostly. C3 and C4 don't. So I'm going to ask the ftrobopy developer if he can shed some light on this. I haven't used any sensors, no sonar, no touch sensor, and that is all the more remarkable. Alright, it does play sound, but that is just the ending sound, which is nothing out of the ordinary anymore. So, I hope I have more and better info next time. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video and my other videos, please allow advertisements in between the segments. If you don't want to allow advertisements, please see my website, which is listed under this video, to use PayPal for a small donation to keep my blog going. And for the rest, visit my website. I'm on obviously on YouTube. I am on Twitter and Instagram with a lot of nicely assembled pictures. And this is to be continued. So bye bye.